We are without a doubt in the spooky season, but my friends, Christmas has come early. Yes, that is right. Bayonetta 3 is absolute fire. Fuego, setting the world just ablaze. Bayonetta 3 was one of those games that was announced very early on in the Switch's life, and it has finally being released on October 28th or this Friday, depending when you're watching this video. So what we're going to do here is take a look at all of the amazing and not so amazing reviews for Bayonetta 3. We're going to be taking a look at the Meta Critic, where it's standing at a 89. God dang, 89? Wow. And there are some absolute fire reviews. I'm talking hundreds. So we're going to be looking at VG247. We're going to be looking, which gave it 100. We're going to be looking at GameSpot, which gave it a 90. And then we're going to be looking at one of the worst reviews, which comes from Games Radar. Now, I'm not too big on them too much, but I do know I've seen their existence on YouTube, so I feel like they have a pretty good presence. And they probably had somebody who knew about Bayonetta on this. So we're going to be taking a look at all three of those, and Games Radar did give it a 70. So let's transition to the Metacritic. Oh, and before I do, I'm Dom from the Game Looters. Hi, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Of course, give me with the big old like, and let me know what you think about these reviews for Bayonetta 3. All right. Let's jump into the Metacritic, my friends. And we're just going to start off by the splash page here. And the splash page here, we see that it is sitting, like I said, at a 89 with 63 critic reviews across the board. And again, I am just so happy to see this. You know, a lot of people, we know that the past two Bayonetta games are in the 90s. So this being at 89 is still like, that's that's amazing, I think. And the reviews are still going to come in, but we have a lot of them. I think there's a couple of that are pending. We'll look at the very bottom here. We see that like Polygon, Eurogamer, The Verge. So some big hitters are still pending on their final review, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the very top. We're going to take a look at the middle, and then we're going to go at the bottom. So we're going to be taking a look here, guys, at VG247, which I feel like is a pretty known website. We're going to be taking a look at GameSpot, which gave this a 90. GameSpot is right over, where did it go? GameSpot's right here. And then we're going to be looking at the bottom, which is Games Radar here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first 100 score, and let's see what they had to say. So we're going to be starting off with VG247. Let's go. I cannot believe the Bayonetta 3 reviews are here. We are just a couple of days away, and I'm going to be playing it this weekend. Okay, my hype level, take it down. Dom. All right. VG247, my friend, says here, as a game and as a tonic for people sick of buying season passes and DLC, Bayonetta 3 is an essential romp. A love letter to classic Nintendo games that delight in marking you laugh, smirk, and feel like an absolute badass. Platinum Games has misfired a little lately, but with this fitting conclusion to Bayonetta trilogy, the studio proves it can fire on all cylinders and then some. This might just be one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. Woo! Let's go. One of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. Bayonetta, the original Bayonetta, I absolutely adore the original Bayonetta. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I never finished Bayonetta 2. I have tried. It's not because it's a bad game. It's always just a timing thing for me. I had intended to finish it before Bayonetta 3 comes out. I might still be able to do it in the next couple of days, but Bayonetta 1 was absolutely amazing. So if it's anything like that, we know we are in for a treat. And them giving it the high praise, saying that, hey, this might be one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. Wow. Like, just wow. All right, let's keep scrolling along here. We're going to go over to a 90, which is a 9 out of 10, which is still just if a game gets a 9 out of 10, that's a killer game. So this is from our friends over at GameSpot. GameSpot post here. I'm not sure whether it's because of the game's fantastic music, the use of the word verse to refer to encounters, or her over-the-top style. But when I think of Bayonetta, I can't help but imagine her as a popular Bayonetta 3. Her as a pop star. Oh, they can't imagine her as anything but a pop star. Okay. Bayonetta 3 feels like her Las Vegas residency, a lavish and spectacular show where each number is beautifully choreographed. Every song is a banger, and the guest appearances are sure to delight. It's a fast-paced and joyous adventure that achieves its goals with abundance of charisma and style. While it may have taken the better part of a decade to get here, the queen is back and she's ready to serve. Wow, that again, this is just, again, high praise from GameSpot, saying that, the action, adventure, the style that she is delivering is just on another level here, saying that this is basically like the pop star concert that she's kind of putting on here for us as Bayo fans. And I think that's exactly what we want to hear if you are a Bayonetta fan or if you're someone who's been looking forward to this game for quite a bit. All right, let's take a look at the last review here, and this is going to be a 7 out of 10. So this is the worst rated review on Meta Critic so far from an official website. This comes from Games Radar Plus. We'll open the full review just in case. So they gave it, again, a 70. They put here, when the witch takes charge, this demonic fighter is better than ever. After 8 long years, Platinum Games has delivered a sequel which successfully celebrates the series, although it does have problems with pacing and a split focus. Alright, so let's go over to Games Radar Plus, and let's see on exactly what they mean here. So they put here the pros are combat really sings, smart narrative frame, solid performance on Switch, that's amazing to hear. Cons, mission pacing is uneven, suffers when focus shifts away from Bayonetta. And let's see if they have like a summary here. Typically, these websites will put like a summary here. Yeah, so they put here, when taking charge of the action, Bayonetta is more fun to rip and tear than ever before, with some smart evolutions in how her role as a summoner can add to her combat without taking anything meaningful away. But some of the same issues that plagued its predecessors are just as present here as well, if not more so. Just get out of Bayonetta's way and let her do what she does best, which might not be very nice, but sure can be hella fun. So it just sounds like this person here, is it Oscar? Is that who wrote this? It just sounds like this person here may have had some issues with the past Bayonetta games, which is completely okay. Yeah, Oscar Kent, which is completely okay. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody needs to be like, a ravaging fan. But it sounds like they did enjoy the last couple of Bayonetta games. I never had problems, like I said, with the first Bayonetta. I thought that was like top tier kind of like action combat game. So I don't know if I sympathize with that. Like I said, I never finished 2. I got like halfway through. I never rolled credits, so I can't truly speak on that. But if I'm comparing to Bayonetta 1, I'm just gonna say maybe this person just has some serious issues with some of the story elements and things of that nature. But regardless, it still sounds like they are a fan. So even though this is a 7 out of 10, it's not a bad 7 out of 10. All right, I'm going to throw it back to you guys. Let me know what you guys think of these reviews in the comments down below. Bayonetta 3 is here. Let me know if you pre-ordered it down in the comments below. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you guys for being here for our review roundup. Peace.